What's up, my friends? How are you doing? What is it? Is it Tuesday? What day is it? What day is it? It is Tuesday. All right. All right. It's been a weird day for me. Having to go see the doctor and get that procedure done today has messed up my whole time frame and everything that's going on. I got real loopy earlier. So let's, oh yeah, first things first. Let's share the link in the Discord before I completely forget all about that. All right, let's see here. Okay. Okay, good. That's good. And this is good. It looks like the stream health is good. All right, we can do our hellos now. Hold on. Now we can do our hellos. A little piece of lettuce stuck in my teeth. Okay. What up, Jess, Keebler, Heavy Metal, Millmaster, Rays, Gossett, Zircon, Shelton. Who else is in here? Yamagoro, Beasley, Kensuke, Loco, Ricky, Bob, Dragon Raider, Lysis, Philbilly, TCG Dude, I believe. Oh, that's everybody. What's up, Ape? Man, I am a very gas-filled blimp individual today, man. Going to the doctor was a wild experience. But you know what? On the upside, turns out I don't have any ulcers. There was no major issues that the doctor saw. So I'm going to have a follow-up appointment with my doctor, my actual doctor, instead of the one who helped me today. But it looks like everything's good. It looks like everything's good. So I'm feeling pretty positive about that overall. Life is feeling pretty good. I'm feeling way less stressed out. I laughed so much I made an old man unhappy today. when I went to this place before, I didn't realize I'm the only one who's ever gone to this place where they do the gastroscoping or whatever. I'm literally the only person who laughed and cackled like a fool after the process. So that's what happened the last time I went, right? Apparently what happens is when people come out of it, they end up crying and don't know what's going on. But I was just laughing my ass off last time to the point where they all, like everybody who works there told like everybody else. So the one nurse, when she saw that I had come in for the day and she was leaving, she literally said to the other chick that she was disappointed that she wasn't going to be here because I'm here. I'm the only one who's ever done it. My laughter is legendary. My joy is immortal, right? So, I mean, that's pretty satisfying. That's pretty satisfying. They remembered me. We had a good time. Same thing happened this time where I was laughing afterwards. The only difference being that the old guy beside me was just like, can you stop making noise or whatever? Like he got really upset. And I was just like, I mean, I was loopy and happy. So I just like, I tried to keep it kind of under wraps, but I was still chuckling and laughing because what are you going to do? And then one of the nurses came up to me. He's like, do you feel like laughing? And I was like, oh yeah, no, I totally feel like laughing. But the grumpy guy next door who's in the bathroom right now got all pissy about it. And I'm pretty sure he heard me in the bathroom. But fuck that guy. You know what? You know what? God should have taken him, man. He obviously had a plan for him. Fuck you, buddy. He put you in a coma and did all that shit to you before. I heard you rattling your whole life story off. I got news for you, dickhead. You wouldn't even be here listening to me fucking laugh if you hadn't kept bucking at the fucking nurses and asking them a million fucking questions. How about this, dickhead? When they ask you a question, how about you just answer their question with what they need instead of adding 8 more things on they don't need to know that makes them go, what? And then you've got to repeat yourself, and we're all here for longer. Fuck you, pal. I'm glad that my laughter makes you unhappy. Eat the entirety of my ball bag. I'm all looped up on drugs, so if I told you to go fuck yourself and smacked you in the mouth, I could probably get away with it. So why don't you shut up? I didn't say any of that. I didn't say any of that. I was very chill. Of course, because I was in a good mood. But it was like, bro, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. So yeah. Overall, it went great. I'm in great spirits. I'm in a great mood. Oh, Ape, it was reverse Schadenfreude. It's like, whatever, man. That guy, I get it. He was hungry. He hadn't eaten since the day before and all that stuff. But guess what? Neither had I. And I was way more chill about it. So, whatever. Whatever. I came through the process just fine, right? So, whatever. I'm very happy with the results. Very happy with the results. What's going on with me apparently is very minor, I guess. So there's not really much to worry about. So I got me a little bit of celebratory barks, but I got to admit that after not drinking this stuff regularly, it's not everything it's cracked up to be, man. It's not as good as I remember. I like me some sugar water, but meh. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with this not being in my regular rotation. But whatever. Having something to enjoy myself, right? Just as the magic historian teabags a patient at St. Catharines Hospital. Oh, Jeff, first time catching my live stream, and I'm already one of your new favorite people ever. Hell yeah, buddy. Get in the car with 2 R's. Beep, beep. Let's go, Jeffrey. Let's go. You know where we're going? You know where the destination is? Fucking Fun Town, buddy. That's where we're going. We're going full speed, though. So if you want out, you're literally going to have to open the car door and dive the fuck out. Hey, Millmaster says, funny, we were just chattering about Holy Grail and then suddenly Holy Grail MTG. I was going to mention that a bit later in the stream, but since you've fucking ripped the, freshness tab off of that one, well, I got the wheel and everything set up. I guess we're doing the wheel stuff tonight. Hold on, let me check if the camera's... Oh, it is. Sweet. Okay, yeah. I guess we're doing full-on wheel action. Let's go. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Bro. The Holy Grail, they're making 2 fucking Monty Python Holy Grail secret layers. I saw that today and I just started to go, but I have to go to the doctor and I got other things to do. I saw it and was just like, oh, I'm not even looking at the cards yet. I've looked at a list of the card names, so I know the card names and stuff, but I haven't looked at the cards. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to cover both those secret layers, and we're going to talk about Wizards' overall failure with bannings and stuff like that, right? Like that's going to be the subject of tomorrow's video. I am so hyped about the Monty Python situation. So if you guys want to be up to speed, tonight after the stream, I'm going to watch, once again, Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy fucking Grail. Because it is, well, it's Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail, not and, whatever. I messed up the title a bit, who cares? Bro, for real, this shit is tied into Magic for me, because when I started playing Magic back when I was 15, we used to watch it all the time. We would quote it. I had most of the fucking movie memorized. So yeah, I was just thinking about how nutty it is. The same thing you said, Millmaster, that we were talking about a couple days ago. And it's something I said would make an awesome secret lair. But I never expected them to do it. And they fucking made Tim the Enchanter. There are some who call me Tim, and he's just fucking blowing everything up, man. We used to call the prodigal sorcerer back in the day Tim. Tapping to do damage was Timming. I can't believe we've come full circle, and it's gonna be genuine Magic cards, bro. It's amazing. Nishimoto, Diet Barks. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'd rather just drink water than Diet Pop. No. Fisher, guess you dust off your coconuts, you ride at dawn. Monty Python doing that with the coconuts is what made me do the horse clopping with cups before for a video where I wrote in, because I don't have coconuts. Well, I got big coconuts, but not the kind you smack together to sound like a horse. Teferi, no spoilers. Some of the cards make a lot of sense. Oh man, I'm sure that I could totally enjoy them without seeing the movie again first, but I'm going full on refresher. Go away before I taunt you a second time. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Oh shit, the wheel. Oh, it's question mark. Okay. All right. Well, question mark in this case is a different kind of spin. What? We got a ticket to check, bro. I absolutely want both of the Monty Python Holy Grail secret layers. I saw that and was just like, oh, there's been very few Magic products with the exception of Bloomborough lately that I have like really, really wanted. Fechez la vache! Quoi? Fechez la vache! Get the cow! Oh my god. I am the knight who says, I need this. Bro, imagine like Norin the Wary as brave Sir Robin bravely ran away. Okay, the numbers. What do we got? 4, 26, 16, 23, 6, 37, and 9. You guys pay attention because last time you guys noticed that the ticket had won when I didn't, okay? So we've got 36, 7, 34, 3, and 38. Then we've got 39, 11, 22, 13, unlucky 13, 25. Then we got 18, 15, 28, 9, and 2. And then 32, 21, 1, 27, and 35. Oh. There's no matchings there. There's no matchings unless you guys saw. Every day, I've already seen the card list. I've already seen the card list, and no, it's not, he's not on there. I saw like a list of names. I know it's on there. I also know what is glaringly missing, so I'm going to talk about those in the video as well. So, yeah, unfortunately, we didn't win. We didn't win, but what are you going to do, right? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It's a lottery ticket. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. Speaking of lottery tickets, the Wheel of Fortune lottery is done. It's just done. It ended. Heavy Metal does the left side scratch off. What do you mean? Left side? What are you talking about? I scratched off all the stuff you scratch. There's no second chance. No second chance for romance. Nathan, if I win 50K, am I going to gift the stream the secret lair? What? No, if I win 50K, you're going to gift. If I won $500,000, you're going to gift everybody a Monty Python secret lair. Or I'm going to use that money to pay a hitman to come and cut your balls off and fucking sew them down on your ears as fucking earlobes. And they'll start to call you Baghead. Because you're going to have to wear a bag to cover your ball bag ears, bro. Yo, Jeff, it took me forever to understand the whole elderberries thing is them saying your dad's a drunk, right? No emergency ban, so the summer's for the birds. Oh yeah, the emergency ban stuff in the title. So, basically what's going on is Wizards of the Coast is just going, no emergency bans. We're going to stick around to the banning announcement on August 26th. Also, we realized we should probably change our ban philosophy. So, yeah. Yeah. Zircon, did I not match 9? Wait, what? Yeah, there's 9 up there. Oh, shit! Yeah, hold on. Okay, wait. 9 and... Good eye, Zircon! Good eye, buddy! That's why I yell it out. Oh, it's a spin! Yeah! Woo! That means I take it over to the convenience store, and then they do a little spin on the wheel, which means it's probably going to win like $10, bro! Hell yeah! That's awesome. That's awesome. It's a lucky day. It's a lucky day. I didn't put Millmaster on the board. Oh, that's true. I'm a bit loopy. I'm a bit loopy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. Millmaster, Lord of the Board. Due process. A due process. Good catch, some. Good catch. All right. Okay. There we go. Param, there's been 17 different ban philosophies since 2016. The ban philosophy has always been one thing. Let's not cost us any sales. Let's make as much money as we can. Screw the players. But because they're going so ham... Remember Hogak? Remember when Hogak was a huge problem? And then they were just like, Hogak's no problem. And we're going to ban some stuff because of the Hogak deck. And then they banned the stuff. And it's like, oh, that didn't stop Hogak. Oh, well. And they just dragged their feet for months. For months. Nishimoto, that wasn't an insult. That was a promise. What up, Time? How you doing? Elderberries? I've never tried them. Fisher, always look on the bright side of life. Well, life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Yeah, man. But that obviously isn't the same movie. There's a bunch of people making numpty comments online talking about the Monty Python secret layers. Because I was reading that stuff when I was sitting there waiting for my medical procedure. And people are like referencing stuff from Life of Brian and other movies. And it's like, are you brain damaged? It's Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail. So of course it's going to be stuff from Quest for the Holy Grail, you fucking magoo. Well, I know that it's a Top Gun secret lair, but why aren't there cards from Tom Cruise's Mummy movie? Geez, I don't know, because it's called Top Gun, you fucking half-wit, mouth-breathing idiot. How are you even able to type sentences? This is a miss for me, because they didn't put things that aren't even in the property. Well, cram it, moron. Your mother should have never had you. You're too stupid for life, right? What kind of fucking idiot looks at a Monty Python secret lair and goes... Or, sorry, I should say Quest for the Holy Grail secret lair. Not just a Monty Python secret lair. Because if it was just Monty Python, and that's what they called it, then fine. Pick other properties. But you can't. Where's my Hot Wolf nipple chip comment? Because it's not that, moron. Dumb. Dumb. So yeah, I haven't actually looked at the artwork for the cards. I looked at the names of the cards. I didn't pay that much attention to what each of them was. So tomorrow is going to be the real journey of discovery in that regard. 100%. 100%. Ricky, no Indiana Jones. Actually, there are a couple of Indiana Jones cards. There's the Indiana Jones hat and whip. 100% in the Monty Python Holy Grail secret lair. What fits better in a Magic, Holy Grail, or Assassin's Creed? Well, first of all, obviously Holy Grail, because they have swords and sorcery stuff. But let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. I don't care anymore. Wizards of the Coast has completely diluted the IP. They have a bunch of stupid secret layers like Fortnite, Assassin's Creed, like just a bunch of numpty-ass dumb shit. So as far as I'm concerned, they're just gonna keep pissing around. May as well be something I can genuinely enjoy. So I don't care. I don't care at this point. Give me secret layers of properties that I want. I don't give a shit how well they fit into Magic anymore. Because Wizards don't care. So why don't I just lean into what's gonna make me happy, right? Right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Kyle, listen, man, it doesn't matter how good a job you think they did on some of the Assassin's Creed cards. The problem is it's an absolute rip-off product. That's the real issue. If they put that out in regular 15, 14 card packs or whatever, in regular play boosters, like, and weren't trying to make you pay $1 a fucking card because Wizards are outright bandit dickheads who are just like, well, we made it more expensive because we want you to pay more. The card quality is garbage, but you can eat our ass. Get a box. It's 24 packs, 7 cards per pack, and you should pay $180 a box. Bro, put the entirety of your tongue all the way up my ass is what I say to Wizards on that one, right? It's a massive ripoff. So you can't enjoy the stuff for what it is because it's horrendously priced. It's a massive ripoff. A massive ripoff. 7 card patch, like, we took out the commons. No, you didn't. The uncommons are the commons. And it's very evident when you open a fucking booster box of 24 packs and you get 8 copies of Adewale. That's what happened to me. Every third pack had that. Ooh, ow. Okay, don't do that. This was the hand where they stuck in the IV and it's all weird. So yeah, man. Assassin's Creed doesn't get any credit because it's a massive ripoff product. You want to look at the cards and avoid? You can do that. But I don't. I look at it as the product that's offered to us. And it's Wizards saying, open your mouth so I can spit thumbtacks into it. No, dickhead. Pound sand up your ass. That's what I say to Wizards, right? Lick my taint, you fucking thievius raccoonusses. Mailmaster, do I think contracts around Assassin's Creed would force them to release it in the smaller format? No. It was too late in the process. It was too late in the process. They already had everything sorted out. They already had it all sorted out. For all we know, they might have actually been trying to charge more for the product, right? Like they literally, like, we heard that you guys have problems with the price point and the amount of cards and packs, and we're doing what we can to deal with that, but it's too late in the process. So no, I don't believe there's any contract with an outside IP that dictates how many cards have to be in the product or anything like that. I think it's the Wizards got high on their own fucking farts going, oh my God, we could sell these idiot 5-card packs. We'll tell them it's a story thing. It's going to be awesome. We are going to rob these fuckers blind. Think about the profit margins. We'll sell them 5-card packs and tell them it's a good deal. And they'll lap it up because our customers are fucking idiots. And then when the product got horrifically rejected, they went, oh my God! Oh my God! The Assassin's Creed stuff is already like way too far along. What are we gonna do? Put the Thunder Junction one and put it into the set. It can't be its own thing. Oh God, we're gonna have a hole in our production schedule. So Assassin's Creed, it's like they can't even take the price down too much because they're already paying the licensing fees. They got to try and make up for the loss on the big score, right? So it's just a clusterfuck. But no, I don't think it has anything to do with contracts and everything to do with the fact that Wizards moves at a glacial pace, right? When it comes to printing, and they're printing so many products that there's no, like before, they make like 3 different sets a year. So you have room to go back to the printers if you need to make changes. You need to shift things up. Not anymore. Not anymore. So yeah. Fisher, you wanted Socrates? Oh, you wanted a serialized one, so you just bought it and ignored the rest? Well, there you go. It's a simple way to do it. Heavy Metal, you never played an Assassin's Creed game? I played the first one and quite enjoyed it. And then, I don't know which one it was. Maybe the third one or the second one? One of them was so badly programmed at the beginning that, like, the tutorial was buggy as hell. And I just went, this is garbage. I'm never playing another one of your games. And I just walked from Assassin's Creed. I said, forget it. Forget it. If you deliver me garbage, your franchise is fucking dead to me. That's how that works. The only way I'm coming back is if you make a mega banger and everybody yells about it being a mega banger. And Assassin's Creed's never made a mega banger game, period, right? They've made games that people enjoy, but they have never made an epic mega banger Assassin's Creed. I really enjoyed the first one, man. You climb up onto these towers and they give you like an expanded map view, and then you do this leap of faith where you just dive off of the tower to the sound of an eagle screech. Right? It's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. And the little blade assassination stuff was really cool, like conceptually. I think it might have been the third one. I don't remember exactly though. But yeah, Assassin's Creed, whatevs, man. Whatevs. They did a decent job of actually capturing the flavor of Assassin's Creed on the cards, but considering that they completely screwed the setup, like in terms of pricing and card size, it's insane. It's insane to go from 36 14 card packs to 24/7 card packs. Like, for real, for real. A regular Play booster box costs $210. These are before tax prices. A regular Play booster box in Canada costs $210. That's 36 packs with 14 cards. The Assassin's Creed is 24 packs with 7 cards. So 1/3 less packs with half the number of cards in the pack. And it sells for $180 fucking dollars. It sells for, it's got way fewer cards, and they still want like 85% of the cost of a box. They can go and fuck themselves every day of the week for that shit, bro. It's ridiculous. Every day, how do I come up with my insults? Do I spend hours toiling each day to have such zingers? They flow freely from my glorious brain. I was born to talk shit, son. It's one of my natural skills. Why do you think people clamor for insults on the wheel? I've got the gift, buddy. I've got the gift. Age of Time, you got a box for $95. Canadian? Canadian? Because there's a big difference between Canadian and American. Americans get to pay a lot less, first of all, because the exchange rate on American dollars is amazing, which, let's be real, that benefits me when people super chat me in American dollars, right? Or send me American money through PayPal, because then I get a nice exchange rate bonus. But first of all, there's the fucking exchange rate, right? So like $100 US is like 130, 140 Canadian. But guess what? There's also fucking customs where the government goes, let me get in there too. And then it bumps the price up. So, la-di-da, that you got to pay that price, son. We don't get that here. It's not even a fair comparison. The only people who get fucked harder than Canadians are the poor people over in Australia and New Zealand. All that. Dragon Raider, yeah, the one on like pirate ships and stuff, Black Flag or whatever it is. I heard that one was pretty cool. But unless somebody gets me that game, I'm not. No, forget it. Forget it. When I buy a full price game from you and you shit the bed with it, done. Done. Like, Magic gets way more leeway than any other game I've ever fucking played. Ever. 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 Final Fantasy. I loved Final Fantasy so much. I played the first one on Nintendo. I played 2 and 3, also known as 4 and 6, right? On the fucking Super Nintendo. And then Final Fantasy 7. Boom. Pre-ordered that one. Even had the Cloud t-shirt. Final Fantasy 8. I was like, all right. I mean, can we go back to what feels more like Final Fantasy? I mean, 2 of these techno Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 9 comes back. Yeah. Final Fantasy 10. We're playing underwater soccer. Okay. Final Fantasy X2. Whatever. And then Final Fantasy 12 comes out, and I play that, and it's generic garbage where they put like no effort into the fucking story. No characters feel special. Anybody can be anything, it feels like. There's nothing to the game. The only thing that's memorable or useful was the gambit system for combat, and I never finished it. I just was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with Final Fantasy. Forget it. Forget it. You guys fell the fuck off. And I've never come back. Final Fantasy 13 apparently was the infinite hallway, and I'm glad I missed that. And nothing else that they've made has been some kind of knocking down the door. And now the greedy dickbags are like, hey, did you like Final Fantasy 7? Well, we're redoing it. Really? Yeah, and you get to pay 3 times the AAA price for it. I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh yeah, you get to pay $90 3 times for it. Go fuck your mother. How about that? How about I'll pay nothing? Fuck you. You know? But we redid the graphics and also took some things out of the game. We shrunk down Tifa's jugs. We took out the crazy like massage hot stuff. We just made a worse game, but you should pay us 3 times for it. Fuck you! You didn't have to write a story. You're just re-graphitizing it or whatever. You can suck my taint, right? It's ridiculous. Having Metal, you watched the last fight of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to hear the latest rendition of One Winged Angel. It was awesome. Well, I'm sure some people did fucking enjoy it, right? It's fun to go back and do it, whatever it is. But I don't like being taken advantage of. And there's no way on this fucking earth that I'm paying the price of 3 separate titles. It's like, so I just want to make sure I understand. I have to pay 3 times the cost of fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 for you to sell me a game I've already sold, suck my fucking dick. If you think that you can rook me from nostalgia, guess what? You can't. Eat my ass. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Wrestler, it doesn't matter if the middle of Final Fantasy XII was enjoyable if the beginning and end suck. If it's a shit sandwich with a little bit of deliciousness in the middle, you're a fucking idiot for eating the shit sandwich. Well, I had to eat shit and end with a terrible taste in my mouth, but I got a little bit of good jammy in the middle. That's brain damaged. Why would I do that? Right? There's no way. Heavy Metal, you refused to buy a PS5 to play Rebirth. PlayStation fucking died to me. I wanted PlayStations so badly. PS1, loved it. PS2, fiended for it. When I finally got it, oh! PS3, got it, and it killed the desire to have PlayStations. That and the video game store rip-off GameStop cockbags who are like, hey, buy a game from us for $60. We'll give you $1.50 in trade-in value when you bring it back. You're going to put it on the shelf for $50. Yeah, fuck you, we got you over a barrel. No, you don't. Guess what? You've just turned me into a fucking Steam customer, asshole. Now I'm just going to fucking get my games on Steam, because guess what? I can play them on any computer I ever own for the rest of my fucking life. Fuck you and fuck consoles, where I go and buy a fucking game brand new, and I put it in, and it's like, oh, well, it comes with this special DLC, but it expires in 6 months. Why? Why does this DLC expire in 6 months, you fucking pricks? Why can't I just download it 2 years later if I want to take the game off the shelf and play it then? No, so I have to install the game right away. So go to install the game right away. Well, you got to download a bunch of stuff. What happened to just being able to put a fucking disc in and play? Well, no, you can't do that. You got to put the disc in and update the game. Okay, I want to update the game. Well, you can't do that because you got to update this on your PlayStation. What? Yeah, you got to update your PlayStation. Oh, you also have to update PlayStation Home. What? PlayStation Home. Yeah, don't you know that thing where there's the condo in the world you can wander around in? There's a trophies in your fake condo? Fuck you! Just put the fucking game in there. And I have to do 7 different fucking uploads and discs just turn into a web link for downloads or whatever? Like, fuck you, man. Fuck all of you. So yeah, consoles are just like, well, you should buy our console. Why the fuck would I pay you $900 for a computer that can only do one thing? Well, you have to, because we paid like 2 game developers to say that their games are exclusive with us. Oh yeah? Forever? Well, no. For a while. Oh, fuck you then. The only time I would buy a console is if I had a kid I didn't want to give access to the internet. But guess what? He'd have a phone where he could go and look at ladies gaping assholes whenever he wanted to. So it doesn't even fucking matter. Consoles are a fucking sucker's game now. You can't just put the games in and fucking play them. Consoles used to have that significant advantage, where back in the day, if you don't know how it goes with computer games, you had to upgrade your computer every time you got a new game. You needed a new graphics card. You didn't have enough space on your computer. You always had to buy new computer parts. But with a console, you could buy any fucking Nintendo game, put it in, and play it. You could buy any Genesis game, put it in and play it. You could buy any Super Nintendo game, any N64 game. None of that shit required updates, right? Like, they can go fuck themselves. What are they offering? Nothing but frustration. Nothing but frustration. So yeah, like what? I'm gonna go and buy a disc. Well, the game's not on here, but you can trade it in for 42 cents at the fucking GameStop. Fuck you. So yeah, shit pisses me off, bro. Shit pisses me off. I'm just an old crank. I'm just an old crank now, right? But that was the thing about consoles. And I used to go, I don't care about Steam. I gotta deal with like PC gaming. I want to just be able to play on the controller and just chill, punch my games in. But now the only consoles that I care about are Nintendo consoles, right? I'm down with the Switch. I don't even care that it's very similar. Yeah, when you put Switch games in, you do have to download stuff. But I don't feel like I have to do 50 different updates. Plus, Nintendo's kept its uniqueness, and Nintendo develops solid fucking games that aren't unfinished, right? Like these other, oh, we'll finish the game later. Fuck You. No, like, you got to pre-order the game, and we got this chart telling you what you can and can get depending on what kind of pre-order you get. Fuck you. Fuck you. Finish your games. Finish your fucking games. I'm not paying you to be one of your play testers. I'm not paying an obscene amount of money for your game. Oh, wait. Steam has mega epic sales where you can get games at reasonable prices. So eat my ass, console makers. Suck the entirety of my dick, Sony. I used to want PlayStation so badly. Now, if somebody gave me one, I'd be like, okay, how am I going to flip this for some cash? You know? 100%. 100%. Heavy Metal, you love the Switch and Steam Deck? You and me, buddy. You and me. What up, Chester? How you doing? Jess, have I checked out Good Old Games? I haven't because I like having everything on Steam. I've got Steam and I've got an Epic Game Store account because Epic Games gives you free games every fucking week. Every single week. They give you free games, and sometimes they're big names. They're like, here, have Death Stranding. Here, have all the Bioshocks. Here, have a bunch of Fallout games for fucking free. They're doing it smart because I have been religiously logging into my Epic's game account every week. I get excited for Thursday because it's fucking free game day. And I go and get the free games, and guess what? If a game came out that I really wanted, I'd buy it on their fucking platform because I have 120 free games they've given me, and they're good games, so I have an actual account over there. Trying to compete with Steam, that's how you do it. That's how, look at, I'm talking about them for free right now, right? I'm talking about the Epic Game Store. For real, they give away good games all the time, and funky, crazy games. Sometimes they give away games that I've actually desperately been wanting, and it's like, holy shit, they're just giving it away for free. It's awesome. It's awesome. Age of Time, you're right about that. Nintendo does ask full price for a 5+ year old game, but guess what? I don't care. I don't fucking care. Don't buy it if you don't want it, right? I'm good with Nintendo. They have not burned their fucking goodwill with me. Are they perfect? Nope, but they are more than good enough. I love my Nintendo Switch, right? I'm 100% on board with that. I got fucking the Legend of Zelda little like Joy-Cons, all of it, all of it. And whatever Nintendo brings next, I'm on board. But Sony can suck my fucking toes and I'll still tell them to hit the road. Pierce, yeah, you're right. At Christmas time, they give away like a game every day for like fucking 2 weeks. It's awesome. It's awesome. Neo Jess, you can't wait for Cat Quest 3? I got Cat Quest 1 and 2 from the Epic Game Store. I loved the first one. The second one is exactly like the first one, and I realized I had enough from playing the first one. So I don't care about Cat Quest anymore. It was solid and fun to play, but I was getting kind of tired of it by the time I finished the first one. And the second one, the introduction of the dog-cat dynamic was not enough to make it feel actually different, you know? Fisher, the Super Mario RPG remake for the Switch made you feel like, oh, I didn't even know they made that, bro. I remember playing that back in the day. Back in the day. I love all the physical stuff. That, like, I have Nintendo Switch. I have, like, special Zelda fucking carrying case for it. Got the little, like, case for the cartridges and stuff. I dig it. I dig it. Jester, you didn't care for the second one, but the third one is a lot of fun. Well, you're saying you can't wait for it, and you're saying it's a lot of fun? You realize there's an inconsistency there, right? Heavy Metal, the Super Mario RPG remake was awesome. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Some, you finished the first Cat Quest, you were going to get number 2 to do co-op with your brother. Playing co-op would make it more fun. Carly can't really play like action-y. Her disability makes it really challenging for her to play games. They use controllers and stuff, and it doesn't take long before she has to tap out playing those games. So we don't really play co-op games like that. Us playing games together is basically us playing the same game at the same time with our own individual copies of it. So she was really into Moonstone Island, and she really wanted me to play it with her. So now I am, and we're both having a great time. I have just like, I've gotten my deck so fucking beefy in that game, bro. Normally, in a fight, you have 3 energy per turn. That's your mana that you can use to cast stuff. And most of your spells cost 1 mana. But I've got a power up that lets me start with an extra energy at the beginning of each combat. So I start with 4 energy, and I recently got these crazy spells that triple my fucking energy. So on the first turn, I can have 9 energy and just go bam, bam, bam. And I got all these fucking combo cards. Like, oh, hit your enemy and draw 2 cards. Oh, if you kill your enemy with this spell, you get to refill your energy meter. So I just chain insanity and just go bam, bam, bam. Coming from the top rope, climbing back up, coming off the top rope again, going up for a 3rd time, bam. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome. George says, Steam's mastered the art of getting me to pay $4 for a game I'll never play because it's 90% off. It's 90% off, bro. Also, you can like sell the Steam cards for Steam money. I played a bunch of games that had Steam cards, sold the Steam cards for fractions of any real money, like 3 cents, 4 cents, whatever it is. But guess what? I did that, all of a sudden I had $1.50. They put Portal 1 and 2 on sale together for $1.29. And I got it with Steam card money. I got Portal 1 and 2 for fucking free just from playing my other Steam games. Like, suck my dick, Sony. Suck it all night long. I won't get hard for you no more. Right? Like, that's the deal. Fisher, you have an Animal Crossing Switch? That's cool. So yeah, man, like, whatever. People choose what they want to do. People who want to have PlayStations can have PlayStations. Everyone makes their own choices. But for me, it's a complete ripoff. It's a complete ripoff. 100%. 100%. Got a lot of rant in me tonight. KFC made a console that kept your chicken warm. I saw that. That seems like so much fun. I don't know if they actually made it available for people, you know? When was the last time I played Commander? Last year, I guess? Yeah, last year. What up, Cheems? How's it going, buddy? Jester, you played the demo. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, it's fun to be excited for games that are coming out, man. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. But yeah, the video game companies got up their own ass where they're like, you should buy games from us for full price that aren't finished. What? Also, we carved off a bunch of stuff from the main game to call it DLC, and it's like, no. DLC is when you actually add on extra to your game. Not when you make a game and take pieces of it off and expect me to pay more for it. Like, fuck you, dude. You know? Some Moonstone Island. It's on Steam, bro. It's on Steam. You're an alchemist who has to undergo your rite of passage, which is spending a year away from home. And so there's 100 different islands in the sky, and you fly amongst them, collecting up magical moonstone gems to build crazy gear, getting into battles, capturing monsters, taming them, using them to fight other monsters, building up your power levels. And the monsters have, like, extra abilities built into them that affect other aspects of the game. Like, when you start out and there's these boulders you have to smash, your crappy little hammer takes 10 hits. But you can get this, like, weird little earth elemental guy with a big open mouth, and he gives you a 10% chance of when you go to break a stone, he just instantly breaks it, which is amazing. I got another guy who gives me a speed boost when it's raining, another guy who makes it so I start with an extra card in my hand every time I fight, and each of the individual creatures has their own deck of cards that you can modify, upgrade, remove, all this kind of stuff. And so you have 3 different creatures you use as your battle squad. They each have their own individual decks that all get melded together into one large deck. It's great. It's genuinely good. Cheems, you're looking forward to the pre-release? Me too, buddy. Heavy Metal, your back hurts so bad tonight. Gotta drink the wine faster to forget. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dragon Rage, seen any good movies lately? Yeah, absolutely. Just visiting. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny. I loved it. I loved it. I had seen it before, but I'd forgotten virtually everything about it, so it felt like I was watching it for the first time, and it is so much fun. So that's the movie I've watched recently that I enjoyed the most. A Life Less Ordinary was pretty fun as well. Although the ending of the movie is just strange, confusing. It's like, are you watching the movie yourselves now, guys? What is this? What is this? But what I'm looking for most, like what I'm looking forward to most about what's coming out is Deadpool versus Wolverine. That comes out in a few days. That's probably going to be amazing. That's my guess. That's my guess. Heavy Metal, you got Just Visiting tonight and it's ready to play after the stream? Well, bro, I envy you because you are going to have a great time. You're going to have an awesome time. The movie is genuinely fucking hilarious. The part that I laughed so hard at the most was when Andre goes, I am Andre. I have big balls. That part of the movie is the fucking best. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. Oh, there's so much that's great in that movie, though, for real. It's entertaining from start to finish, and it doesn't have any real flaws that, like, draw you out of the movie either. It's entertainment nonstop, and it's an hour and a half. Not like last night, we watched Bad Boys Ride or Die. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. At first, I thought it was going to be all right. I thought it was going to be fun. But at a certain point, when Martin Lawrence is in the car talking to Will Smith going, I saw all our previous lives, and in one of our lives, you were a donkey, and you were a bad donkey, but you didn't do what you were told. But you know what? I was a bad owner. I used to beat you. I literally yelled at the TV, shut up! Shut the fuck up! I said to Carly, I'm like, this movie has no business being 2 hours long. No business being 2 hours long. An hour and a half. They have a fucking crocodile in that movie for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. Whenever he's talking about his stupid visions and all that shit, I'm like, shut up, Martin Lawrence. Shut up. You seem like you're drunk. You fucking suck. This movie is garbage. It's inconsistent trash. Holy shit, did I hate that movie. Awful. Awful. Heavy Metal, it seems to you the old school movie sequels tend to be terrible? Yup. You're absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. They are terrible. They are terrible. Good Lord, that movie was awful. It was so boring. There's so much happening at certain points, but you feel nothing. You feel Will Smith's got to save his stupid, worthless, fucking criminal son, right? He's got to save his stupid criminal son, who's in a metal cage that they didn't secure, even though it's in a plane. And Carly even said that. She's like, they just put it in there. They didn't even secure it. And that's so later on, and when everything goes crazy and the helicopter's spinning like this and centrifugal force would send the cage spinning outwards. No, don't worry about it. Martin Lawrence, with his fat, bloated old body, is holding on to this rope, and the rope is fraying and breaking. Well, he's holding on, and Will Smith is coming up and just slowly kind of putting the key, and you're like, this is so lame, man. This is so lame. Who cares? Who cares about his son? Who cares about any of this? Who cares about any of this? That's how the whole movie went. It was just like, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I feel nothing. Is the movie over yet? Is the movie over yet? Like, that's what it turned into. It was awful. It was awful. Dragon Raider, you got your ticket for the Deadpool movie reserved for Saturday. Nice. Enjoy. Enjoy. Tarkus, yep, it's true there's no ban. They're not doing any emergency bans. They're waiting until the next ban announcement on the 26th of August, and they also said that they need to retool their banning. Basically, they've admitted that their ban philosophy is a fucking failure. Gianna, how about that new secret layer? There's two, girl. There's two. What? Fucking Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Oh yeah. All day, every day. I'm all about that. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. So that's like tomorrow's video. I'm gonna talk about Wizards needing to change up their ban philosophy, and also we're gonna talk about the Monty Python secret layers. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh. Lewis, you wonder what Wizards is thinking with the ban stuff? Here's what they're thinking. How do we keep selling this stuff to people? Who cares? Who cares if you have to get all these cards to be competitive for the next 3 weeks and then we fuck up all, oh, look, we did all these we're doing these bannings of Modern now because, well, we have no choice because we made insane busted nonsense. It's how much more Modern Horizons 3 can we sell before we have to do anything? And are they going to do anything that really matters? They're not going to. They're going to ban around the cards that are for sale, and the cards that are for sale are the fucking problem, because all they do is make busted nonsense now that does exactly what it's supposed to. Ruin the fucking formats, because they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about your enjoyment. They don't give a shit about delivering quality cards to you. All they care about is squeezing every fucking dollar out they can out of you so they can hand it off to Hasbro shareholders. Go fuck yourself. You get low quality garbage cardboard. We don't even bother testing it anymore. As long as it seems busted enough, we're going to push it out and you can deal with it. Fuck you, right? Millmaster, I don't think they want to destroy Modern. That's where they're making a bunch of their money. They want to be able to keep printing into Modern. They're high on crack. They thought they weren't going to destroy Standard with all the shit that they did. They literally think they can do whatever they want and it will always work out because Magic players are gambling addicted idiots who can be robbed fucking blind and will just keep coming back. And if they leave, who cares? They were going to leave anyways, right? They just treat you like a fucking girlfriend they don't give a shit about, bro. They already plan to replace you with somebody else, so who gives a fuck if you're unhappy, right? It's just how many times can they get you to chug it before you leave? That's the question. How many times will you suck it before you leave? I'm not doing anything to get you to stay, aside from lie to you, gaslight you. We'll have Rosewater come out and blow smoke up your fucking ass. Ball Falcon's right, Larry. One of the cards in the Python Secret Lair is double-sided. We'll get more into that tomorrow. Ooh, fuck, man. Yeah, they're a bunch of clowns. They're a bunch of clowns. Just keep pushing the prices up. Don't balance stuff anymore. Who cares? Everything's for Commander or Modern now, and so whatever. Ever since they just decided Commander's the de facto format, they've fundamentally warped how they design Magic to a huge degree. And it's an irreversible process. Commander is functionally fucking wildly different. Wildly different. And it necessitates way more power creep. Way more power creep. Because cards that are good enough in a one-on-one capacity are not good enough in a fucking 4-player dick slapping fest, right? Heavy Metal, you had a crazy idea of buying all the Magic 30 anniversary cards that are under $1. My intro video got you thinking about it. If it's going to make you happy, don't do it because you think they'll be worth any money, because they won't. They won't. But if it makes you happy, go for it. I would probably have enjoyed Magic 30 if they had put it out at fucking $10 a pack, right? Right? Instead of $250 US a pack, plus you have to buy 4 at a time. And we printed it to piss poor quality, and they're fucking gold back cards because fuck you, we're geniuses. We just figured out how to reprint the reserve list. Look at the Commander players. They play with gold back cards, so there are gold back cards that have value on the secondary market. That means we can do this, but then we can also go, can't sue us over the reserve list because they're not actually Magic cards you can play with. We just made this as a collector product. Oh, but you increased the incidence of dual lands and Sol Rings. No, we just made it as a collector product. But Sol Rings and Dual Lands are what Commander players want the most. We didn't make it for Commander players to play with and stuff. We made it as a collector thing. No, you fucking lying pieces of shit. And you stole the artwork in some cases. This artwork, you fucking owe these motherfuckers royalties. You didn't get the permission to even use the artwork. Like, they talked to a bunch of artists and got permission to use the artwork, paid them for it. And then the other artists that weren't going for it, they just did it anyways. They just did it anyways. They're like, fuck you, we're going to use your art. Sue us. Pieces of shit, man. Heavy Metal, if you want to put them in a binder to look through them, yeah, go ahead. Get yourself the cheap ones. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Lewis, that's going to happen more and more, man. Commander, that's it. Wizards has changed it. They've decided Commander is the main format, and then they're like, hey, we don't balance Standard at all because we're chasing after, like, Modern and Commander, but why do you guys think Standard's failing? Like, we have our own ideas, but what are your ideas? Go! Standard's 3 years now! It's part of our brilliant plan! Really? Do you plan on making Standard products that people can buy affordably to get in the format? No, fuck you, dude! Fuck you, we're gonna make Commander decks to go with everything. No, go fuck yourself. What happened to the Challenger decks? Where you could walk in to an FNM, pick up a Challenger deck, and actually be a Challenger. Well, you get too much value in that. Fuck you. You want a $30 deck, it's only gonna be basic lands, you cockbag. It irks me, man. It irks me. Remember Challenger decks? Remember Challenger decks that literally would come with like a fetch land in them and stuff like that? You could buy a $30 deck that was playable and came with a fucking fetch land in it? But fuck us, right? Not when they think they can extract more money. Not that what they're doing is worth more money. It's not at all. It's not at all. Less effort than ever is put into Magic the Gathering, and they want more money than ever. It's fucking absurd. It's absurd. Daddy's angry at night. Oh, it is what it is. Company used to care once upon a time. Now they genuinely don't. They're happy to tell us whatever lies and just bullshit us. Everything's a fucking scam, right? And now you go down to the game store instead of people playing Magic every day of the weekend. It's Lorcana and stuff. Because Lorcana's not trying to fucking rob you blind. Lorcana's not like, oh, well, how about you pay us $40 for 4 random cards that we gave them this? But look, it's got goats on it. Don't you like goats? Buy it, dickface. Right? They'll come out like all warped and fucked up, and no, we won't replace them because that's how we made it. Fuck you. You don't deserve properly printed cards because you're a Magic player. We're the premium trading card game. We're the king of the hill. We're gonna have like the worst card quality imaginable with insane prices. Nishimoto, my rant is bomb to your soul. Rage against their corporate greed. Oh. Like, they take all the money that they get from Magic and they throw it away on other initiatives, not making the game better. Magic is just, it's got amazing margins and we can take those margins to make up for failing things and also give them as dividends to our shareholders and stuff and all this other stuff. It's like, why are you fucking robbing us? Why? Why? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The video game industry's fucked. Magic's fucked. Other card games aren't pulling this shit, you know? Whatever. Brand burning. You ain't wrong, Millmaster. You ain't wrong. Larry, your TV died? That sucks. That sucks, bro. Whatever, man. I'm just going to enjoy what I enjoy. And if it gets to the point where they drive me away from Magic, then it gets to that point, right? I mean, at this point, right now, stuff's not too bad in terms of Bloomburrow's pretty exciting for me. Looks like they put more effort into that. We got the Monty Python stuff coming, which I'm super hyped about. But I don't know what the next few years are going to be like, man. I do not know. Lewis, you think once Magic touches you, you can't enjoy other TCGs gameplay-wise? I disagree. Absolutely have enjoyed playing other games. Had fun playing fucking Grand Archive. Had fun playing Force of Will. Absolutely. Magic isn't that fucking special. Let's be very clear. It's real easy to take Magic's system and fucking adapt it for your own uses and even fix the land-based problems and stuff. The problem other games suffer from is not having as many people already invested into it who want to play. But Magic gameplay isn't some fucking heady brew that's unobtainable elsewhere. Not by a fucking long shot. Magic's great, but it's not irreplaceable. Valhalla, you haven't gotten into Lorcana yet, but your buddy's trying? Well, a bunch of people down at the game store that I go to have gotten into it. I haven't really gotten into it myself. I did pick up a couple Lorcana decks so that I could, if I wanted to. But as of yet, haven't really done anything. What up, AD? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, we're moving into more and more ridiculous Universe Beyond stuff as Wizards has almost no faith in their own IP, and then they just get super lazy with it. Well, Universe Beyond does well. Yeah, maybe because you put way more effort into making sure the Warhammer cards are actually what they're supposed to be and all this kind of fucking shit. And then when it comes to the stuff you're making yourself, Thunder Junction, they don't even bother to come up with a reason as to why everybody's playing fucking Cowboys. They just go, shut up, it's a theme set, enjoy it. Fuck you, idiot. Every fucking Magic set that you've made, with the exception of Master sets, have themes. You fucking clownish idiots. No, but we call this a theme set, so you just have to accept that there'll be 60 different legendary guys here doing a masquerade. Oh, really? Why was that? Why was Markov Manor the way it was? Well, it's not a theme set, but, like, shut up. Right? Right? It's fucking obnoxious. It's obnoxious. Just low effort nonsense. Just get excited about Cowboys. It doesn't need to make sense. And we know Cowboys use guns, but we're not putting those in. Everyone uses this unexplained thunder thing, which we will not develop, we will not explain, we won't make cool, but you should be like super fucking hyped about it and buy it. Oh, check it out. Lazov, the head of the Demir Guild, is here. Look at behind him. Look at all the wanted posters. You can see the glowing eyes match the wanted posters. Oh, wow. What's the leader of the Demir Guild doing on Thunder Junction to further his guild's plans? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? What the fuck is this? What is this? He's literally here doing what? He's just committing crimes, stupid. Like it. It's awesome. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Like, what up, Dan? Saying me and Moxman are two of the most underrated Magic YouTubers easily. You get the thumbs up for that. Quattro, you know when a set is bad when we all refer to its name as something else. I call it Markov Manor because fuck that set. It doesn't deserve any respect. It doesn't deserve for me to go, it's Karloff Manor. Who cares? I don't give a shit. And it's funny to me how many people are like, it's actually this. Yeah, I know, idiot. I know, you fucking moron. But guess what? I'm calling it this. So go fucking cry about it. Go cry about it. Who cares? You've heard me call it this in like 15 fucking videos. And now you're just like, oh, it's actually this. Some people were so fucking spazzy about that I straight up banned them. I can't believe you call yourself the Magic Historian and you're doing stupid. Shut up, idiot. I'm doing it on purpose. Fuck you. You're not even worth the time it takes to explain it to you. I'm just banning you. After you've complained 3 times like this, shut up, moron. Like going, I can't believe the Magic Historian, blah, 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 is a pretty easy way to get fucking banned on my channel. Shut up, moron. That's how that works. I can't believe you don't know everything about everything. I know something you don't know. What are you, fucking 4? What are you, 4? Fuck you. Never breed. Don't have children. Put an elastic bag around your fucking ball bag until all the circulation cuts off, it turns black and falls off. Do it for the good of mankind. Because you're too stupid to have fucking children. Nobody should be forced to have an idiot like you as a parent. Fuck you and the people who made you. I should be able to smack your mother in the mouth for having to deal with your nonsense, right? That's how that goes. Fucking clownish idiots. I can't believe the magic. Fuck, man, how much bleach did your mother drink when she fucking had you? Did she exclusively suck fucking tailpipes like she sucked dick until she killed off all her brain cells and then passed on that genius to you? Like, for real, man? I can't believe the magic. Fuck you, idiot. I can tell you have no fucking friends. You type like a clownish loser, bro. I'm glad you're fucking lonely and no one wants to be your friend. I sure don't. Jess, there's not that, honestly, there's not that many people being dickbags. For real, for real. And most of the time, people only act up on occasion. It's only repeat offenders that need to get the fucking boot. Where I see an idiot coming back multiple videos in a row. I can't believe the magic historian doesn't know this. It's like, I can't believe anybody mated with your worthless mother, but I guess she just fucked a toaster or some other brainless nonsense. And here you are causing problems for me, stupid. Fuck you. I know. I want other people to come and agree with me in the comments. Well, I got news for you. Nobody's ever going to see your comment because you're fucking gone, idiot. Oh. It's so fucking ridiculous. Does anybody else think this about the history? Fucking deleted. Get lost, idiot. If you're in my comment section trying to get other people to talk shit about me, you are gone, you numpty dumb fuck. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Excuse me. Like 99% of what you said is absolutely right, and I'm not going to address that at all. But I am going to be like, oh my God! You don't know that fucking, like, dinosaurs and birds are the same. I can't believe you don't know this. All right, buddy. Whatever it is you need to feel like the smart big man. I know it's something you don't know. Well, guess what? I know thousands of things you don't know. But I don't need to fucking lord it over you because guess what? I'm not fucking pathetic like you. But go off, Chief. Go off in the comments. Explain to me how you don't know this. Explain to me how you have the fucking temerity to talk to your betters like this. How about this, motherfucker? Here's my explanation. Get your mama to suck my dick and I still won't waste my time talking to you, you fucking loser. So dumb, man. Yo, Chester with the fucking, what is it, Aqua Teen Hunger Point. Somebody's getting their dick ripped off. Bell Tower swearing's fun. It's a fun thing to do. Goddard, do you want to know when the Japanese Bloomborough Commanders come? Where do they come out of? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know, man. Oh, are you the magic historian? You don't know everything about every product when Wizards makes a million products? Also, you don't know everything about the world in case it's somehow referenced on a card? I can't believe you don't know this. Fucking Magoo idiots. Absolute fucking clownish losers. Well, Goddard, I'll keep an eye out, and if I happen across the info, I'll let you know, all right? I will let you know. I'm always stumbling across new information about Magic. It's kind of crazy to admit this, but I know I call myself the Magic historian, but it doesn't mean that I instantaneously know everything that's ever happened with the game. You don't know every Pro Tour match and every deck that was ever played, and you call yourself a historian? Yeah. Yeah, idiot, I do. Gabriel, why did they stop making blocks? Because they're lazy fucking pricks that just wanted to start throwing random shit out there, and it's too much work. It's too much work and it's too much effort. So they just go, we just want to do one-offs where we don't try. That's why. Because they're greedy, worthless dickheads. That's why. That's why. Man, it's been a while. It's been a while, actually. You guys, remember I used to rant about idiotic comments all the time? How many streams have we gone where I haven't actually been ranting about idiots? You know, like, I've gotten much better. Like, I care so little now when I see it for real. Like, yeah, I'll rant to you guys for some venting fun. But most of the time, I'm just like, whatever. It takes one click to get rid of the annoying shit. If somebody's not being a complete jackass, just delete the comment. If they are being a jackass, just ban them. Like, if you are going to spasm out for real about me saying the fucking magic set wrong, and you're not smart enough to figure out after fucking like a dozen videos that I'm doing it on purpose, you're too stupid to get to talk to me. And you're gonna take this fucking attitude about it? No, moron. You're a fucking fool. Guess what? I do know the right name, guy, but I'm not saying it. Haven't you figured that out yet? You're talking about me not figuring stuff out? You're too stupid to pick up on what's incredibly obvious. You don't get to talk to me anymore. Go talk to the other mouth-breathing dumb fucks in the bathroom. What up, Luca? How you doing? Game Corner, you're fucking banned. I don't even know what it looks like if you're banned in a live stream, but I don't think it lets you comment. So, whatever. But if you think I fucking notice every comment and whatever, are you banned or are you just fucking skipping me? I didn't even know you were fucking here, bro. Proc, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. It is a rare occurrence when you stop by. I still have fond memories of you, good sir. Gabriel, exactly. Getting hung up on each annoying person's a waste of time. I used to feel the need to explain myself. And then I realized that people aren't going to listen anyways, most of the time. And people just like feel, it's like, okay, you want to feel like you know more than me? Then feel that way. What do I care? If you're not being a fucking prick to me about it, I just go, okay, whatever. I don't fucking care. Sure. It's like, do you do that in real life, man? Do you jump all over somebody because they don't know one thing that you know? I imagine you don't get to socialize with very many people because most people won't tolerate that level of dickheadery, but do go on. Do go on. I'm sure I will remember you and interact with you fondly in the future. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not wasting my life on it. I'm genuinely not wasting my life on it. I make a real split decision. Does something need to be fucking deleted or banned? Otherwise, who cares? Yeah, whatever. I can't believe it's like, I've already tuned out, bro. I've already tuned out. But yeah, getting hung up on it's pointless. It's pointless. Gabriel, do secret layers have playsets? No. Nope. They did offer bundled playsets of the Miku secret layers. But aside from just buying 4, that's it. Tool using ape says, get you some Karlov Manor pre-release. I'm going to get a Karlov Manor full release. All right. You have supplanted Millmaster on the board, and we're going for a spin. We're going for a spin while the milestone message will taunt heavy metal's existence. Tool using ape, you're lord of the board. I used to go off so much. I used to rant at people in live streams who were being idiots. Like, people would come in to be knobs and I would fucking rail on them, right? And it took me a long time. It took me a long time to stop doing that. But ultimately, it's great that I did, because all that does is make them go, I got attention, I had fun, and then they come back to do it more, and it's just like, go. I used to get into this whole thing where people would act up and I would ban them, and then they would send me emails going, sorry, I have a drinking problem and I didn't mean to act up like that. And then I'd just be like, I'd respond back going, you know what? That's good. You know what? I appreciate people who reflect on their actions, say they're sorry, so you're welcome back. But all that does is make them feel fucking special, and then they go and do it again. Tee-hee, I get to act up and be an asshole because no, get fucked. Now if you get banned, I'm not wasting my time bringing you back. You earned it, so fucking live it, right? You said it, I saw it, we're done. Now let's spin it. All right, Ape, what we got going on, buddy? Oh, Ape, you get to choose. Here are your options. MTG, question mark, Insult, Voodoo, Magic the Gathering. Those are your choices. Oh, Amiibo wants in on this. All right, Amiibo. Price is right in the board. You got it, buddy. What up, Spurl? How's it going? All right, let me update the board, and we will do another spin while we wait for the selection of the ape. All right, here we go. Let's see what Amiibo's got. Oh, question mark. Okay. Ape has chosen insult, please. Very well, you dumb dog fucker. Insult it shall be. The only tool that you use, Ape, is some fucking hairy, unwashed trucker's tool. And all you do with it is stick it in your fucking holes. And the sad thing is, you can't even get a fucking disgusting, pathetic, hairy, sweaty, truck stop, fucking Mongo goof bag off, right? You suck dick for a living and you suck at it, bro. I'm disgusted that you even watch me as a viewer, bro. I'm ashamed you exist, right? Like, I'm ashamed to be a fucking human being because somehow that label also applies to you? Really? For fucking real? Take a look in the mirror and fucking weep in despair because you are wretched and fucking pathetic, son. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Insult delivered. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, now, question mark equals another random lottery ticket. Whoop. Whoop. Here we go. Celebrating you. All right, here we go. Here we go. This one's real simple. Just match 3. Just match 3. We got hat, bike. What? We got sports car. That's not. We got bike, car. Come on, man. We got nope. We got nope. We got table. Oh, fuck your mother. We got nothing. Celebrating nothing. Great. Bologna sauce. Fucking bologna sauce. Abe says, I missed the insult. I had a trucker's knob in my one good ear. Well done. That's genuinely amusing. Oh, Heavy Metal Super Chat. 1169. You fucking dirty boy. You dirty boy. His Super Chat says, something I saw in Rebirth's final fight got me emotionally. There's a scene that made me think HMC's fallen loved ones, HP and MP fully restored. Fair enough, man. I really liked Final Fantasy VII. And I would have been on board with the remake if they didn't make it so horrendously expensive, right? Who knows what kind of opinion I would have on things if I was rich and didn't have to run up into the stumbling block of not being able to afford all this. Maybe then, you know, maybe then I just get whatever I want. But at a certain point, I might still just feel so insulted by the company that I wouldn't. So it's impossible to know for sure. Let's go. Let's go, Harvey Metal. Oh, it's an insult. Listen, man. Listen, here's an insult for you. You're the kind of guy who'd pay for a game 3 times. You fucking suck. But you know what? Unlike the ape who sucks dongs, you suck butt, buddy. You like going cheek to cheek to cheek to cheek, if you know what I mean. You like being the meat in a butt cheek sandwich. This is you. May I have some more Final Fantasies? Your butthole is my Aerith. I hope Sephiroth doesn't impale you. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, Heavy Metal Well, more like heavy butt sucker. Am I right? Am I right? Hey, your game corner super chat says my local LGS is closing after 10 years. Oh, bro, that sucks. Local piano store is closing after 18. I asked if you seen my comment. You didn't, so no problem. I didn't accuse you of anything. No need to get mean. That wasn't me being mean. That was me being direct, son, and letting you know I didn't see it, right? I went out of my way to let you know I didn't see it so you wouldn't feel like you were being ignored. That's me being nice. You've heard the other stuff I've said tonight. That's me being mean. Now, let's spin the wheel, big boy. What? Let's see what you got. All right, we got... Oh, we're going to do Bloomborough. All righty. We're going to do some magic tonight. We're going to make your mama feel all right. We're going to magic your mom tonight. All right. Here we go. Bloomborough opening. What do we got? We got, oh, nice! The inflamed Cruel Claw. You know what? This is going to be Lord of the Board card for tonight, son. Cruel Claw! That's dope. We got a foil Thought Shucker. Shuck them. Oh, wait a minute. The camera needs to be a little bit better. Man, LGS closing after 10 years. That fucking sucks, dude. That is sad times. Where are we going here? There we go. That's better. That's better. All right. So, yeah, we got the infamous Cruel Claw. That's going to be the Lord of the Board card, which is fucking sweet. Then we got foil Thought Shucker, a foil Island. It's a very blue pack. Wishing Well. This is fucking crazy. Like, by the old school standards, this is crazy. By today's standards, it's kind of weak. A blue and 3, tap it, put a coin counter on it. When you do, you can cast an instant or sorcery with mana value equal to the number of coin counters from your graveyard without paying its mana cost, and then exile that spell. That's pretty crazy. But what's crazier is that it's not, like, insane. Repel Calamity. This artwork is so epic. The mouse facing off against the flaming wolf. I end up talking about this every time I pull it because it's so dope. Clifftop Lookout. I love the little bead of water and leaf setup for his looking glass. Shoreline Luda. High Stride. And then what else do we got in here? Steampath Charger. Veteran Guard Mouse. Longstalk Brawl. Savor, which has some good flavor. Wax Wayne Witness. These guys witnessed the Mistborn story. Shore Up. And Hidden Grotto. All right, let's see here. I got to take this stuff back to the game store tomorrow. Somebody commented on one of my live streams saying, how did you get this stuff early? And I just responded back, because I'm so handsome. Oh, Theodore, Heavy Metal, super chatting. Could we super chat enough so you could buy whatever games you like? I mean, anything's possible. Anything's possible, right? All I need is that infinite money cheat in life, right? Infinite money cheat. Yeah, that just tripped me out. I was like, did Heavy Metal just Lord of the Board himself? I was like, wait, did I have the wrong name on here? That messed me up. That messed me up. All right, let's go. Let's go. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, question mark, question mark, question mark. We got one more. This is the last of the scratch. This is the last of the scratch tickets. Do you guys think these are actually fun? Is this something that you guys enjoy? Because it's not something that I regularly do. And I'm trying to figure out if this is worth keeping in the rotation or not. So, got a match of symbols. We got hose, sunglasses, wallet. We got bills and a car, baloney. We got bike and a cart. That's nonsense. We got bills. We got, come on, can't you even give me 2 in a row to give me an illusion? It's all the same. Come on, man. Dice, wallet, and then we got a hat. Not even none of them. None of them are going to have 2. I mean, I guess it's a mustache. So I guess if we check them to see if there's a mustache, right? Okay, nah, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. Millmaster, there's a new game store opening in the next town over. Their Facebook and owners posts never mention Magic at all unless asked, and the reply is always Commanders Thursday and Friday. Bro, I go into the LGS that I go to, and he's just complaining about Wizards of the Coast, right? So he's just like, oh, all the stuff they're doing. It's just an ache in the ball bag. Gabriel, it's not a question of whether the scratch-offs are a waste of money, because, I mean, obviously, when you're losing with them, they are. The question is it an entertaining aspect of the wheel? That's what we're viewing it through. That is the question. But you're absolutely right. Lottery tickets are, like, they're mostly a waste of money. You do have a chance. You do have a chance, but, like, mathematically, your odds are very not good. Very not good. Heavy Metal, you get to enjoy a gambling habit without having to buy tickets so you like it. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I guess the easiest thing to do is actually just do a poll. Do you like lottery tickets on the wheel? Question mark. Poll commenced. Poll commenced. Listen, Amiibo. If they did have maple syrup as one of the prizes that you could get, that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Man, I still feel bad for your game corner. I still feel bad. Losing an LGS, especially one that's been around for a decade, that blows. That blows. I was always worried I was going to lose my LGS. Not the one I own, obviously, because I don't own one. But the one that I go to. And it got taken over. It got taken over by the dude who owns it now is somebody who played Magic there forever ago. Actually, all the game stores in town are owned by people who came up through that LGS. It was like the original LGS proving grounds or whatever, right? So it's sweet that it got purchased by somebody else. And that person is somebody who like has revitalized it as well. The store is doing so much better now that it has been taken over. Luca, is there any chance that one day Arena will crash and all collections will be deleted? There will come a day where Arena will absolutely shut down and your collection will mean nothing. That will happen at some point. Who knows how long it will take, but on a long enough timeline, absolutely. When Wizards wants to do whatever it is next, they'll just go, goodbye, Arena. Or if you're lucky, they'll do something like they did with Daybreak Games, where they hand it off to another company and go, here you go. We want nothing to do with it. You can pay us some of the money that you make, right? But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Don't put your money into Arena thinking you're going to have it for the rest of your life, right? That's never going to be the case. That's never going to be the case. Habanero, you like it as a wheel option, but you think that it should be infrequent so it feels fresh. I feel you on that. I think it would get... The only thing that I really feel always needs to be a constant on the wheels is there'd be riots if I took insults off. That people would run riots in the streets going, what? What's the point of even being alive? Why be alive if I can't get insulted by wheel streams? Amiibo, LGSs are struggling. It's a hard knock life. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Juggling, yeah, that would be pretty amazing to win like a big prize like randomly in a live stream. That'd be cool. Heavy Metal, the Microsoft exec is in charge of Arena? I don't know, but a Blizzard exec is going to be in charge of all of Wizards. Spurl, do we have Renaissance fairs in Canada? Yeah, there are Renaissance fairs that happen in Canada. I've never been to one. I don't know where the closest one is, but I always thought it would be cool to go to one. Game Corner, the couple who owns the LGS have always been so welcoming to everyone and always tried to bring in new players to different games besides Magic. It's rough seeing good people struggle so much. That is rough. It is rough. It sucks that like these things happen, and Wizards of the Coast practices have been really hard on LGSs as well, where like they got rid of the MSRP specifically to hose game stores so they could crank the prices, and then people would blame the game stores. And when Wizards goes, oh, Modern Horizons 3 costs twice as much as this other set, people come into the store and their brain just goes, these products are out at the same time, they cost the same to make, it's the game store that's charging so much more for this because everyone wants it. Greedy game store owners, not knowing that no, they're just trying to basically get by. They're not charging crazy extra money. Wizards is charging extra money to the distributors. Distributors charge extra money to them, and then they just sit there barely making their like 10%. They can make 50% on the board games that are up on the wall. That'll give you an entire game with hundreds of cards and a board and all these pieces for way less than the cost of like one random booster box of Magic. Actually, less than a fucking bundle. So LGSs are getting fucked by Wizards. It's brutal. It's brutal. Hey, Proc Stream Super Chat says Gen Con is going on next week. Looking forward to playing some games with friends. Right on, buddy. Well, I hope that you have a good time there. It's always nice getting together with friends and playing games. That's something I miss. I miss when I was young and my friends, we would always go and just play games and stuff like, oh, we're done the day at high school. Time to go and play Magic or D&D or board games or whatever, like all night. Let's stay up late, drinking pop, eating chips, and playing games. Heaven. Absolute heaven. All right, let's spin the wheel for Proc. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're going back to Bloomborough, baby. All right, let's do it. Let's bloom in this burrow here. Whoop. Wookie get 2 wheels? And no, I'm not looking. What are you talking about? I just asked a very simple question by poll saying, do you like this or not? And you're like, maybe get 2 wheels? Good Lord. Good Lord. Have you seen the people who come to these streams and I'm going to look for a fucking democratic consensus on which wheel to use? No, I'm firmly in charge of that. I am firmly in charge of that. Look at this little feast. We got a foil 3-tree mascot. A Springtime Plains. Dawn's Truce. This artwork is awesome. This is Mabel returning the Night Owl's egg to it. Look at how epic it looks. The mouse looks so tiny. Mabel is so small, the scale of it, right? Like, Mabel is technically smaller than the bird's egg. And the bird looks so much bigger and more intimidating because of the glowering look to its face, the gigantic wingspan just thrust upwards, and what looks like eyes on its wings, right? And then we got Honored Dray Leader, Lily Splash Mentor, Brazen Collector. I like that artwork quite a bit. And Splash Lasher as the uncommons. And the commons are, ooh, there you go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yes. So epic, bro. This artwork is amazing. It deserves to be on a better card, for real. This deserves to be on a better card. I love it. The tiny little mouse staggering through the snow. He's doomed and you know it, right? But he's not giving up, but it doesn't matter. He's still going to die because it's an early winter, son. Oh, so good. So good. Moogle says 1 board game or 1 collector booster. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Game Corner, it's fine to play with Eldrazi, buddy. People complain no matter what you do when you're playing Magic. There's a ton of complainers. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a fucking professional complainer. I used to be a professional enjoyer. And now I'm a professional enjoyer and professional complainer. Ralph, you're disappointed they didn't make the egg into a card? Fair enough. You can get an egg as a deck box. They're making a Night Owl egg deck box. 5 mana is so much mana. I guess it is in today's world, isn't it? They've really sped things up. Cards have to do a lot for 5 mana. Heavy Metal. Oh, here's hoping your parents get along, buddy. Ralph, you like the game Genix stock? Well, get you some. Get you some. Luca, I haven't watched The Secret of Nim yet. No. No. And tonight is Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail. Because tomorrow we're talking about those cards. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Game Corner, now you got to go 30, 35 minutes for the closest LGS. That sucks. At least you're not like some people who don't have an LGS within 5 hours of them. Where they're just like, it takes me half a day to travel to an LGS. That's crazy. That's crazy. I tend to go and check LGSs out in different cities when I pop into them. So the idea of cities that don't have one at all, it's like, whoa, all right. But there's only a few thousand of them really overall around the world. How about a pirate festival? That could be fun. So yeah, we're definitely going to talk about the 2 Monty Python secret layers tomorrow. That would have been on today's agenda if I didn't have to go to the fucking doctor and got all drugged up and loopy and whatever. I didn't even get to eat any food until like fucking 6 or 7 o'clock today. Habanero, your nearest LGS is in the next town over. If you want to buy cards where you are, you have to go to a gas station. Well, at least they have some. At least they have some. Yeah, I don't know if I saw like Nim a million years ago, or I've never seen it. They're almost functionally the same thing. Like I saw Just Visiting a long time ago, but when I watched it, I may as well not have, because there was only one line I could remember from the movie at all. That's it. And there's so much in that movie that's genuinely enjoyable. A lot more of it is stuck in my head now. Nah, I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I never played Pokemon. That stuff came out like after I'm already real deep into Magic, and that stuff's for kids, right? That's what my brain said when it came out, and it may not be for the kids now, but it's still in my brain. It's for the kids or whatever. Never tried it. Never tried it. There's lots of card games I never tried, but there's also a ton of card games I did try, because Magic inspired like a million different companies to try their hand at making a card game. So I played a lot of them over the years. Like random games like MetaZoo. Heavy Metal, you never went to the LGS because you were just too exhausted and it was half an hour away from where the military had you. Well, that makes sense. If you're too tired to go, how are you going to enjoy yourself, right? Man, it's all swollen. MetaZoo crashed hard. Yeah, TC, it's done. The game's over. Of course it crashed. When the people making the game go, we're not making the game anymore. That, like, a crash is like when people mostly stop playing or the value tanks to like almost nothing. But MetaZoo's zeroed out. It's worthless now, right? Not that it was like some super valuable commodity before, but people were playing it. It's not gonna, games that aren't being made anymore aren't going to get new players. So they're only ever going to have fewer and fewer players. MetaZoo is a corpse. The game's over. Game's over. Habanero, you have a Chevron station where the owner's a huge fan of Magic, so he's got an entire aisle filled with Magic booster boxes, D&D books and stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Dan, yeah, man, going to the pre-release for Bloomborough. I absolutely am. Also, if you took your kid to the pre-release for Modern Horizons 3, it costs way less for Bloomborough, just so you know. You can basically do 2 pre-releases for the cost of 1, roughly. So you'll pay half as much as you did. You can take your kid, and for the cost of 1 Modern Horizons 3 pre-release, should cover you both. Ralph, I remember the vampire game. I played a bunch of Illuminati. I definitely remember that. Spellfire, played that one too. That's the one you're probably referencing. Yeah, it's the D&D one. It was Spellfire. See you later, amiibo. Spurl, yeah, Garfield really lucked out with his design of Magic. He did a great job. He did a great job, and it took off and created the entire TCG industry, right? Before that, people collected sports cards and stuff. And like maybe this one set of D&D cards that existed, but there was nothing that you'd play with. So Magic was like lightning in a bottle, bro. Jester, you thought I played a lot of Dragon Dice. No, man, I played 1 game of Dragon Dice and realized that game was a loser and bailed instantly. I remember Dragon Dice was a fever taking over the whole store. So I bought the last box of Dragon Dice with my little bit of allowance. And I tore the box open. And I was like, all right, I got a box. Let's play some Dragon Dice. So I played 1 game with it and was like, this is dog shit. And I scooped the Dragon Dice and like all back into the box. And I went, I got the last box of Dragon Dice in the store. Who wants it? You know, like, it's like, I'm getting rid of it. And now. That game was a loser. And it was very obvious. What? Ralph? There's an enamel keychain? You mean like Mabel? Is it an enamel Mabel keychain? Well, I'll ask at the store. I'll ask if that's happening here. I know we'll have the buy box promos, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I'd be down with that. I think Bloomborough's hype, man. I'm looking forward to it. I want to collect it. I wish to collect it. Oh shit, I just noticed the time. All right, well, then that means it's time for us to be wrapping up here. Thanks for coming and hanging out, my friends. The live stream will be available over on my live stream archive / streaming channel. That's where I live stream when I'm not live streaming here. And that's where I keep all my live streams. So this will be available over there a bit later on. But for now, I bid you adieu.